Alright, so we are basically going to do a tier list here. What's up guys, it's Dysphoria. You guys probably don't know, I'm just new to this. I am almost deity rank right now, and I just wanted to share my thoughts on the launcher matchup because I feel like it's really interesting. Some matchups are just really interesting to play against or kind of hard too. So just want to share my thoughts from playing through most of the characters and almost being deity. But deity video coming up for sure. So let's get into it. Um, we are first gonna start off with Berserker. Um, Berserker entirely like just him just playing the game. I think is really hard for me to do things, especially if he's in frenzy. When he's in frenzy, I definitely cannot throw out any projectiles or anything because he'll just do 5D and catch me, and it'll hurt into the follow up, and it will take half my health. Other than that, I feel like he's okay. Like he has when I'm like, let's say I do run him down to the corner as I'm supposed to do. Against certain moves that I do, he can't hit me out of it. Like if I do 5 AA into 6S, he can, you know, do 2M and destroy me. So, or like it's not destroy me, but he gets a hard knockdown. It's in his favor, honestly, because he's in my face now. So I don't think it's like bad because like her bad matchups are bad. So I'm gonna put it like good because like inherently with frenzy, I mean I'll put it to help because I feel like with frenzy up, which he's always going to try to be getting up, it's really hard to fight him. He has different ways he could do frenzy. He could just do 5D into follow up, or he could just do run, and I'm scared of the 5D and he just jumps with his ginormous was it like JS or something like that? Not JS, JM. I'm messing up the inputs for the game, but because just different games that I play. I'm just gonna do 5B. From now on, I'm just gonna be like 5A, 5B, 5C. That makes sense. So I think his JB is extremely good. It's insane. It hits behind him. I can't. I mean, I could DP it, but it's still like me reacting to it because I'm still waiting for frenzy and him doing 5D on me anyway. So I think it's not. I think it's pretty bad. But it's not like crazy. Grappler. With Grappler, I would put him in good. I think this matchup is not that bad for Ranger. I feel like once he gets into the mid-range area, that's when it becomes a little scary because he could just choose between charge, JB, or armor. Especially if he catches me lacking where I'm doing like 5 AA and he does armor. I can, if I have meter, I definitely can DP him, or I could do the low. But the low, if I have no meter, the low is a little more riskier because it has startup, has 18 from the startup. Her 4C has a lot of startup. So consistently I would do the DP to punish him on that. But yeah, like once he's in, he runs his game. I have nothing to mash, so he just frames me. Yeah, like there's really not much about Grappler. It's just you just trying to fight against armor and charge, JB. Like that's probably mostly it. But yeah, Inquisitor. I personally feel like this matchup is not that good for Inquisitor. I'm not gonna lie. He has to get in. But she definitely has tools to fight me. Like she definitely could bait out me trying to like hit her out of wheel with 5D, which is like the little like Molotov that she does. That definitely can catch me lacking, and she just gets in and for free. But the fact that this character literally can't do heals on launcher is crazy. I don't spend any meter to punish her. I just press 5A into 5 AAA into 4C, and you know, it's a full punish. I get my Oki and I start back what I'm doing. She does have a little like one annoying move that I feel like it's just kind of irritating to fight against. Her jumping her JD is really annoying. It covers a really weird arc where you can't anti-air it properly if you know it's coming, and you just have to hold it, and you still can't punish it anyway. But yeah, like other than that, she doesn't really do much, honestly. Like I'll put this in amazing because she doesn't really do much to me. Like yeah, if she gets in, she gets in, but the fact of her getting in, she can't do wheel on launcher. Launcher gets away for free for doing it, and she has to do 5D to you know, punish it. And I feel like reacting to wheel and like reacting to 4C, which is wheel, and 5D, which is the Molotov, it's like you can react to it. You know if the wheel's coming. It has a distinct animation, so I don't think it's that bad. It's not really you guessing anything. So yeah, I think that's an amazing matchup for her. Launcher now. Oof, man, that character's insane. But I think that matchup's kind of like she has a lot of ways to fight launcher. Like she doesn't really have to really get like do much. She has 6D, which is the projectile invul like charge, like shoulder. She has that. She has JC, which is crazy. She has a lot of moves that she can whiff punish me. So like if I'm whiff like 5A or 5AA, she could just walk back and just do 6C and I get cooked. So which is like the forward moving punch. And I don't think it's I think it's kind of bad because if I make a mistake, I definitely do die. When she's in. Like this like really not really. There's no way of me getting away, especially with her having that guard break sequence. I definitely, when I play against a lot of strikers in Dragonite, I definitely just die that way where I'm winning 1 second and then I block something and I die, or I get hit by 6D and you know I just get steamrolled from there. There's not much like striker has to commit to. Like if she gets hit by, you know, let's say like she whiffs 6D. Oh, I punish her. Oh well, it's mid-screen. There's nothing really menacing I can do to her. So I personally I think it's in help or good. I'll say help because I don't. It's a really steamroll. Like if I make one mistake, I definitely do die for it. So yeah, like I have a 10 frame normal. I have a 10 frame 5A and a 10 frame 2A. My fastest option is grab. Yeah, I don't see myself fighting that character well. I don't see launcher in general just fighting that character well. Alright, so Ranger. Ranger v launcher is pretty weird. The reason why I'm saying that is like it's depending who first. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like launcher has answers to Ranger and Ranger has answers to launcher. Like for example, a lot of characters in the game is, you know, it's really difficult for like most characters in the game to deal with like far. What is it like? Is it like 2? No. What's a slide notation? Is it like just X? No, that's not X. Isn't it like C? It can't be, right? Let me check. But a lot of characters have like problems dealing with slide, and I feel like launcher can deal with it really easily. Like I'm like slide into gun ho. A lot of characters have problems dealing with that. Where launcher on the other hand could just definitely just like, oh, you're doing gun ho, let me just press 5A and smack you out of it and get a full just get my punish. There's that. it's also where it's like if you get first hit as launcher, you kind of just you're forcing Ranger just to get in, because a lot of his projectiles, like his gunshot, his low gunshot, like 2A, it's not 2A, 2B and like 5B, 5A and 2B and 2A just don't work against launcher at all when she's full screen, because missile just beats his bullets just outright. Like I think it just has a higher projectile level, so he just definitely just beats it out, and he's just forced to get in. And since like your only option is to roll in, do all that stuff, that's my game plan. It's gonna be hard for him to get in general, so there's that. But what if but on the other hand, if Ranger hits me, it's kind of hard to get my game plan going, where like if he hits me and he knocks me down, he just walks up, does 2B, 5B, just 5A stuff, and I'm just here. I can't really press much. I have to wait till he gets relatively closer to me for me to actually fight back. But I think that matchup is even. I'm not gonna lie. It's not like bad or anything. The only thing is that it's a really slow game between those characters, and I think Launcher just has a better chance of winning just due to the fact that he has more damage. Once he does hit you, he does way more damage than Launcher consistently. So yeah, I'll put this in good, because it's not bad or anything. So it's pretty even. Hitman. Okay, so people might not agree with me, but I think that this Launcher definitely bullies Hitman. The reason for me saying that, round start, I just get round start right away, 5A. Taller characters get hit by her 6C, right? And 6C has a lot of, barely any recovery, and in certain situations it's plus if it hits the crowd, those characters. So there's not, no, it's not plus, I'm lying. It's just that it's hard for people to roll it. You cannot roll, you can't roll punish 6C. It's like, it's really hard to do, especially as a bigger body. It's just harder to do. So yeah, Launcher does, Hitman doesn't really do much. Like the only thing I see him doing in that matchup, since I play against a decent Hitman, he can definitely react to me doing EX Fireball in neutral and just run up and just do a 5D and kill me. I've ran across that before. And also he can, if he sees like the 6S coming and I'm a little further away from him, he can definitely do 2B and get a sweep me and get a knockdown. I don't think it's a hard knockdown though, from my knowledge. I could check right now just to confirm that, but I think it's a soft knockdown. Let's just see. Let's just make sure real quick. Where is he? I should share my screen, but I think that's gonna be a lot of work in terms of like the video is gonna be a little more complicated. But yeah, I just think that she kind of fights Hitman really well. Like it's hard for him to get in. I think he just sucks against zoning in general. Like I'm pretty sure he sucks against Ranger as well. So there's that. But I'll definitely put him up here. It's a really good matchup. It's funny because most of the bigger body characters, like the taller characters, definitely Ranger kind of like bullies them a little bit. But it's not like there's nothing you could do about it. It's just that I have the upper hand in a little more situations than you. It's not like it's unbeatable. Like if Hitman v Launcher it's bad, but it's not that bad in my opinion. He has mad answers. It's just that you have to be aware when to use them, or you're just gonna keep blocking. Yeah. Let me before we move on to the next character, I really want to check if it just hard knockdowns. I'm pretty sure. I think it does. Let me just see. Just making sure right here. Just making sure. Let's see real quick. Oh, it doesn't. I knew. Okay. All right. So it's soft knockdown. So it's not even like Like, you definitely get a little run up after you hard knockdown, like not hard knockdown, after you sweep them a little bit, but it's like that's the most you could definitely do. So it's kind of, it's not that, you know, it's a lot of just you waiting there and hoping that I mess up, kind of. But yeah, let's move on to Dragonite. This character's fucked. No chance. This character doesn't have to interact with launcher at all. JC, it literally for that matchup for her is literally JC simulator. If JC hits, she just dashes and converts. If JC does not hit, she just jumps again and does it. If I try to like run up and try to bait the, you know, try to roll through the projectile, try to punish her, she will notice that and she will just dash away from me. Things like that. It's just really hard to fight her. And then like even me trying to anti-air her, the arc of like her projectile and my anti-air are like the same. So it's super hard to, it is mostly trades when I try to anti-air her or I just get cooked, you know? So I think this matchup has no chance. It's horrible. When she gets in, she gets in. I can't really do much. I die. I definitely could punish Dragon. Like if she calls Dragon on me, I definitely could mash 5A from certain distances and punish her. I know a lot of characters can't do that. The only time I win against this character is if I'm just I'm playing mad lame as well. Doing EX Fireball. I'm doing 6D and hoping it hits her out of the air because it has a vacuum effect. And when she gets knocked in, I run up and try to get my game plan started. That's the only time I pray that it hits. You know, that's like the only chance I have. This matchup is fucked. Like, if she gets started and she hits you once with Fireball, it's GG. Honestly, because she gets a save jump, she has high low, she can grab you because I literally have to be on top of my game to fight that character. I have nothing to mash. I have to grab. I have to DP. If my DP gets baited, I die. It's really bad. It's really bad. It's really bad. It's really bad. All right, Vanguard. I think Vanguard is honest. I think this is a fucking good ass match for Ranger. I'm not gonna lie. I'll put it up here for now. Same thing with Hitman. Same thing with Vanguard and Hitman. Vanguard is a tall character, so he definitely gets hit by 6C. 6C is hard to roll and punish, so he has to he's forced to jump, which when he jumps, he will die if I know it's coming. He can't really do much. His buttons are really slow. I mean, is there much to explain? The only thing about him, which is kind of crazy, that it just works on launcher a lot. You know, everyone knows that Vanguard's DP is not that great. It's not really a traditional DP, but for a launcher, it works as a traditional DP where like it sucks me in and it hits me everywhere. It's crazy. Like a lot of characters go like under it and he misses. Not launcher, she gets hit. So he has a chance there to like bypass the neutral, this, you know, use his cutscene super, his cutscene DP and hit me. But other than that, he has no real option. I mean, the only option he has, similar to Hitman, where if he sees the 6S coming, he definitely can sweep me. And I'm gonna check if that one is a hard knockdown. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, like a lot of when I play against a lot of Vanguards and Hitman, they don't do that. So I'm not really you know, I don't really know about it much, but I lapped it out to see what they could do, and they definitely can sweep, but it just doesn't you know, let's see, let's just make sure if he can get a hard knockdown. Nope. Yeah, no. They're all like not hard knockdowns. That's crazy. Wait, hold up. Hold on. So yeah, like Vanguard doesn't do much to her. It's like, I mean, even when he does get his game plan started, I have so much chances to get out because he's a slow character. I could dodge his stuff, dodge and grab him. He's similar to Launcher where like you know, slow normals, not really good defensive options. If I roll him, he can't really do much if I'm right. But yeah, like launcher runs him. Like it's not much he could do against her once she gets started or hits him once. Yeah, let me just check one more thing before we get onto this. I just want to see about Berserker as well. I know Berserker hard knocks down you because that's why I think that matchup is super bad. Because if he does it and he hard knock downs you, he's in your face. He's doing his pressure. Like let's just make sure because I know there's no way he does it. Hold up. They're all doing hard knock, but like what the fuck? Oh, then okay, I see why. The reason why I think that match was so bad, just back to Berserker a little bit more. It's just that also when if he sweeps you in frenzy as well, you're not getting away from that character. He's definitely on you immediately after frenzy if he sweeps you. But let's just move on to him though. Konoichi, I think that matchup's horrible. Again for launcher. Wait, no. What am I doing? There you go. There's not much that she can do against Konoichi. Konoichi's game plan against launcher is literally just jump jump C, throwing kunais at me, throwing frog full screen, things like that. What else? Teleport is super frustrating because she definitely can just teleport out of my pressure and hit me, and it's such a weird angle that it's super hard to answer sometimes, or it's hard to react to. And the fact that she could bait my DP with double jump, it's great. It's even harder, especially in my anti-air. She definitely can't just double jump and my anti-air misses and I get cooked. So things like that, it's just I think that match is bad. Like Konoichi, it's hard to catch the character in general, and then when you do catch her, she's just teleporting out of your pressure. It's just it's not I don't know how to explain that matchup, but it's really bad. Like what options? I'm trying to see what launcher can do from my memory. Launcher can't really do much against her. Like launcher literally has to catch her, and even if she does catch her, like I said, teleport goes through it. Also as well, any fire attack that she hits you with, that signature, that little signa is on you, and it is party time for Konoichi, especially with launcher. Even if it hits, she's like kind of far away. Launcher still can't press anything because 10 frame normals. So she just runs on. She just, it's really easy to pick up launcher with Konoichi. It's a horrible matchup. Let's move on. Okay, so Crusader, I think another horrible matchup. The fact that wall tracks that that means I can't zone him. He literally could reactionary see that I throw fireball and just press wall and end my life. He has spear, which he just jumps throw a spear at me if he sees me throw something. What else? He has his own projectile. I definitely could beat it out with just 5D as launcher, but if I'm not ready for it, it definitely he just walks me down with it. The only thing going for launcher for V Crusader is that again he's a tall character. When she does get started with him. But I feel like the more I do my pressure and I'm not as close to him, like when 5AA pushes me back, it's scarier for me because now he just throw a wall and kill me. Now he can just send out wall if I throw a projectile and hit me. But yeah, and then as soon as he gets started, if he puts up armor, I'm dead. But yeah, his 5C I think is really good as well against launcher. It's not used as much. It's not like a key thing that he's going to do, but throwing it out, it's really good against launcher. Um, but yeah, wall and spear are literally my worst enemy as fighting Crusader, because they both lead to high damage. They both lead to his win condition of him just putting up wall, putting up install, killing me. It's super bad. I can't zone him. Approaching him is dangerous. It's hard enough. It's hard enough for every character in the game that like just walking at Crusader, you're just scared of wall and getting hit. And for launcher, the fact that I have to get in as his owner, it's really bad. Um, but yeah, it's a horrible matchup. Ghostblade, another one I think that's horrible. Ghostblade has many ways. He has first of all, he has full screen presence. He has 5DD. He has 5D into teleport into DP, which is a teleport. He has 6D, which is the stand going up, and he can just teleport on top of the stand and hit you. Like he has all his buttons. He has really fucking good what do you call it? Buttons in general. Like literally launcher. He's one of the characters that gives contest launcher 5A pressure, which is with 5B. It's insane to me. What else here? Another thing I figured out like a week or two ago is that if we both tech each other, he hits first. His buttons are that big and fast that he definitely could just win after tech. His damage is fucking high. He has what's that move called? Down C? Yeah, down C, 2C. Really good button. If I try to press something a little mid screen and he hits me with that to counter it, I get crumbled, I die. But in general, the more like literally the main plan for Ghostblade going into launcher is just doing 5D into teleport, into 5D into 2D, or doing 5D D, or doing 6 D into 2D. So it's like those things are scary. He doesn't really have to. I mean, he can commit to all of them. He definitely can, but he doesn't have to, which it's scary. I have to guess. It's really bad. That matchup is just so bleak, honestly. Troubleshooter. Okay, we're going to troubleshooter now. Okay. Troubleshooter, I don't think he's not like. I think it's a decent matchup, honestly. It's not bad or anything. It's like even, I guess, because he has grenade. Grenade's kind of annoying, but it's not at the end of the world. His buttons are pretty big. His DP is kind of annoying to punish for launcher, depending where I'm at. Even if I block it, especially in Awakening, that game like pushes you back more. He has that full screen like gunshot, and that's like the thing that I have to worry about. Like the most, I guess, against him. It's not like, once I'm like zoning him and doing my my launcher things, it's like he has to get in. If he gets hit, start over, yada yada. But once he gets in, it's not bad for launcher. I think it's a decent matchup. He doesn't really do much except like, the only threatening thing is just grenade and EX. I think it's like 6D for him. The full screen like shotgun blast, like that's the only thing that's threatening. Full screen shotgun blast. That's literally it, and grenade. He's not that hard to deal with once you do hit him and get it, and run your game plan and zone him. It's not that bad. But he definitely up close when I'm running him. I ran him down to the corner. He definitely has buttons to contest launchers pressure. But yeah, like it's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's not really nothing much to say about him, honestly. But yeah, let's move on. Swiftmaster. I mean, there's not really much to talk about. He puts on the wind around his body. He runs in, he rolls into me, I die. He has the charge punch. If I throw a projectile and he charge punches me, gets a full combo, half my health, I die. Um, his buttons are just superior than mine. It's just a lot. He just wins like 6S. Like freaking like the tornado thing alone just wins. Like he just skips the neutral against her. That matchup is horrible. Um, but yeah, like there's nothing much to talk about, honestly. Like he just kills you for for doing nothing. Um, let me just see what that button is. I know charge C kills you. Like it's almost full screen. If you throw a projectile out, he will just release it and kill you. Hit you with it. Do his combo full. He gets it full screen, by the way. He gets a combo from that full screen. Um, like I said, the fucking wind is crazy. Like 4D for Swiftmaster just creams launcher. She doesn't really get to do much. Um, also the freaking wind punch thing, the full almost full screen wind punch thing kills her. She gets hit by it. She gets hit by it. Full screen combo, dead. Um, again, when he's like kind of mid range, she can't really press much because of 5B or like wind tornado and stuff. So it's just really hard for her to contest him in a lot of situations. So it's horrible. Enchantress is like let's skip Enchantress for now because I actually played against this character like probably like 4 or 5 times. That's it, and I haven't really gauged how it is, but I would say it's like kind of good because she doesn't really she just has to get in. But let's just leave it for now. Lost Warrior. Let's talk about this. This character is really annoying. I think this character is super annoying. Like the fact that she has to get in on Lost Warrior and he's just full screen throwing 6C at me the entire game. And if he gets hit, if I get hit by it, I lose half my health, and he's getting time stocks. I mean, so it's like it's really bad. A lot of things that like launcher just can't punish correct. Like if he does like if I'm doing my pressure, depending like how far away I am or like the gap it has, he can just teleport out of it. He doesn't even have to worry about roll. He just do the teleport slam and hit me. I have to be ready to punish it because I literally have to run up and grab him to punish that because he gets backdash or just he's safe. I don't know if other characters can punish it. They most likely can, but launcher definitely cannot punish it with 5A or 2A. So I definitely have to run up and grab him, and he definitely gets backdash or mash after that. So it's really annoying to fight him. Um, but yeah, it's horrible. 6C just carries that matchup. I'm not gonna lie for Lost Warrior. It's horrible. Um, oh, and the fact that he has a counter is crazy. So most of my strings, 5AA stuff, he definitely could just, do counter and suck me in and hit me with the counter, and I'm just like, cool, you know. So things like that, it's just it's really annoying for launcher. Launcher kind of like gets smoked by a lot of counter DP things like grappler. It's really annoying. If he knows my 5 is coming again, he can just counter and hit me out of it as well. But Enchantress. Um, don't know actually. I actually don't know. Like, I really don't know. But from playing her, I think it's like a good matchup. It's like decent. Like, she has stuff to fight me. It's not like it's bad. She has that full screen whip that steals my meter. It's really good, and she gets a free walk in after it. She has a little puppet that she puts it down, and I have to respect it sometimes because like it'll attach onto me, and she just gets a free walk in after that. So it's not that bad, honestly. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I think this is fine. I think this is fine. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video and my thoughts on it, you guys should definitely hit the sub button. I'm gonna probably be doing a video the next week or so on my progress to deity. I'm gonna make a whole video about that. Because it's really a struggle, and I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie, it was really hard, and I played the character I liked, and I got to the rank that I wanted. So, yeah, I will see you guys later. Peace out.